Okay, now let's see what are ideal solutions and non-ideal solutions. Actually, they are two types of binary solutions of volatile liquids. So first of all, we can see the ideal solutions. So what are the characteristics of ideal solutions? First point is it obeys Raoult's law. It obeys all concentrations. So the first point is ideal solutions always obey Raoult's law in all concentration. That means PA is equal to, that means the observed PA is equal to P0A XA and PB is equal to P0B XB and P total is equal to PA plus PB. So, first point is ideal solutions always obey Raoult's law in all concentrations. Second point is delta V mixing. Delta V mixing, volume mixing is equal to 0. And third point is delta H mixing. Delta H mixing means enthalpy of mixing. So, delta H mixing is equal to 0. So, these are the three characteristic features of ideal solutions. One is it obeys Raoult's law in all concentrations. Second one is delta V mixing is equal to 0. And third point is delta H mixing is equal to 0. So, what is the reason behind all these characteristic features? Let's see the reasons. Now let's see the reasons for ideal behavior. So the reason is actually there is solute molecules and solvent molecules in this solution and there is solute solvent interaction. Solute solvent interaction is there in the case of solution and also there is solute interaction, solute interaction and solvent interaction is also there. So in the case of a solution there is solvent interaction, solute interaction and solvent interaction is there. So three types of interactions are there in a solution. In the case of ideal solution, these two interactions, if we are adding these two interactions, we will get nearly equal to this interaction. That means solute solvent interaction is nearly equal to the solute interaction and solvent interaction. So that is the reason why these type of solutions will behave ideally, or this is the reason for ideal behavior. So solute is always B and solvent is always A and this is B and this is A. So we can say AB interaction, that means solvent solute interaction is equal to AA interaction and BB interaction. So interaction between solute and solvent or solvent and solute. So interaction between A and B is always equal to interaction between A and A and interaction between B and B. So this is the reason for ideal behavior. Normally ideal solutions are rare, but we can write some examples. Normal hexane and heptane. Normal hexane and heptane will give an ideal solution, or benzene and toluene will give an ideal solution, and also chloromethane and dichloromethane will give an ideal solution. So these are the examples of ideal solution. So now let's see the Raoult's law in this case also. So according to Raoult's law, Pa is equal to P0A XA, Pb is equal to P0B XB, and P total is equal to PA plus PB. So with this we can draw a graph. So there is a graphical representation of ideal solution or behavior of ideal solution. Behavior of solution. So let's draw a graph between vapor pressure and mole fraction. So vapor pressure is taken in the y-axis and mole fraction in the x-axis. Here if XA is equal to 1, XB will be 0, and here XA is equal to 0 and XB is equal to 1. That means XA increases from here to here, that means 0 to 1, and XB is increasing from here to here, that means 0 to 1. And when vapor pressure increases, mole fraction is also increasing, that means they are directly proportional. So if XA increases from 0 to 1, we know that we will get a straight line, and this is the pressure of, actually this is the pressure when XA is equal to 1. That means mole fraction of component A is equal to 1. So this is actually the vapor pressure of that pure component A. That means P0 A is this. And this linear or this line, this straight line can be PA, that is equal to PA is equal to P0A XA. Now let us consider the second component when XB is equal to 0 to 1. So when XB is increasing from 0 to 1, here also we will get a straight line, and this is the point where XB is equal to 1, mole fraction is 1. That means this is the vapor pressure of pure component B. So this is the vapor pressure of pure component B where XB is equal to 1. And this line, this straight line is actually PB, that PB is equal to P0B XB. And if we draw a line like this line indicates P total. So P total PT is equal to PA plus PB. So this is the graphical representation of behavior of ideal solution.